There are moments in life when it feels like we are running on empty, holding on to hope by the thinnest thread, waiting for a breakthrough. But then something shifts within us, an awakening, a realization that God's provision is not just enough to get by, it is more than enough. Imagine standing beneath a waterfall, feeling the endless rush of water pouring over you. That is how abundant God's provision is, overflowing, unstoppable, and ever present. It's not about scraping by. It's about stepping into a reality where heaven's resources pour into every area of your life. Today, I want to share something truly transformational. I want you to imagine and believe in a new way of viewing your circumstances, rooted in powerful, life-changing truths. Write this down and declare it in the comments. God's abundance is mine. This simple declaration has the power to shift your mindset and open your heart to the unlimited provision God has prepared for you. The promise in Philippians 4:19 is not just words, it is a divine inheritance through Christ. It is not merely a hope or a wish, it is a truth that allows you to step into the abundant life God has for you. Picture the vast storehouses of heaven, overflowing with provision, opening above you. God's supply is not dependent on the fluctuations of the world's economy or the limitations of your current circumstances. Instead, it flows freely from the unlimited resources of heaven, meeting every need, whether financial, material, or spiritual. Imagine yourself standing beneath a waterfall of divine provision, where the flow never dries up, where abundance is limitless, and where the very nature of God's glory fuels this eternal stream. His provision is not based on your ability to earn or understand abundance. It flows freely from the God who owns everything, who parted the seas, turned water into wine, and fed thousands with a small meal. He is the God who can multiply what seems insignificant into more than enough. When Paul spoke to the Philippians, he wasn't just offering a hopeful wish. He was declaring a profound truth. God's provision matches the vastness of his heavenly resources, not the limited nature of earthly wealth. The creator of the universe, who scattered the stars across the sky, promises to meet your needs. This truth breaks the chains of lack and scarcity, declaring that your provision comes from an eternal source that never runs dry. Even when natural resources are scarce, when doors close, or when the numbers don't add up, God's supernatural supply remains steady and abundant. And his provision extends beyond financial wealth. He offers wisdom for decision-making, favor with others, creative ideas, divine connections, and unexpected opportunities. He does not just meet your needs, he anticipates them. As you declare this blessing today, trust that every need you face is already met in heaven's economy. Walk with confidence, knowing that the same God who feeds the birds of the air and clothes the flowers of the field cares for you with an even greater love. His provision is perfect, timely, and overflowing. Deuteronomy 28 verse 12 redefines how we view our financial destiny. Imagine standing on the peak of a mountain, looking up at the open heavens, and seeing an outpouring of abundance that transforms you from a borrower into a lender. This is more than a financial transaction. It is a shift into a new realm of kingdom prosperity, where you reflect God's generous nature. God promises to open the heavens and release blessings that empower you, not just to receive, but to give. Picture the vaults of heaven unlocking, pouring out provision so abundant that it overflows, positioning you to be a conduit of blessings for others. This abundance is not tied to worldly systems or economic cycles. It originates from an eternal, inexhaustible source. When God says you will lend to many and borrow from none, he is proclaiming financial freedom over your life. Debt binds and limits, but God's provision liberates and elevates. This promise breaks generational cycles of scarcity, positioning you as a beacon of abundance and influence. Instead of being weighed down by debt, you are empowered to lend, give, and bless others. This promise goes far beyond material wealth. It encompasses every area of your life, your career, business, investments, and creative endeavors. Everything you do carries the fingerprints of divine favor and multiplication. Your identity is no longer defined by lack or limitation. You are recognized as a source of blessing, a reflection of God's abundance, not just in your community, but across the world. Declare today that God's abundance is yours. Let this declaration empower you to walk with confidence, knowing that heaven's unlimited resources flow to you and through you to others. You are meant for more than just enough. You are meant to thrive and overflow. Transform your mindset and embrace your divine position as a vessel of supernatural overflow. Speak boldly with unwavering faith. I am a channel of God's abundance, and His blessings flow through me to bless others. Move forward knowing that this is your divine destiny. This life-changing truth, rooted in Proverbs 10:22, redefines prosperity in God's kingdom. Unlike the temporary riches of the world, when heaven's blessing brings wealth, it comes wrapped in peace, joy, and purpose. It is not tainted by anxiety, stress, or the constant struggle to maintain it. The wealth of this world often leaves people chasing after fleeting riches, leading to sleepless nights, strained relationships, and fear of loss. But God's blessing provides wealth that allows you to rest, trusting in His faithfulness. It is prosperity filled with peace, increase without toil, and abundance without guilt. The Hebrew word for sorrow in this passage refers to painful labor, heavy toil. But God's provision does not require you to compromise your values, sacrifice your relationships, or exhaust yourself in the pursuit of wealth. When God blesses your work, it is multiplied and enhanced by His divine favor. Your efforts prosper, and the doors you walk through are not forced open by your strength. They are opened by His hand. This blessing is not just about the amount of wealth. It is about its quality. The prosperity God offers enriches every aspect of your life, bringing fulfillment and joy that only He can provide. It is not about how much money you have. It is about the fullness of life that comes with it. God's blessings extend beyond financial gain, making you rich in relationships, purpose, joy, and impact. His grace touches every area of your life, bringing a wealth that surpasses material possessions. Consider the story of Solomon, who was not only given immense wealth, but also the wisdom to manage it. Like Solomon, you are receiving wealth accompanied by divine wisdom, prosperity with purpose, abundance tempered with understanding. This wealth is not fleeting. It stands as a testimony to God's goodness and faithfulness. Let this truth sink deep into your spirit. You do not have to choose between financial blessing and inner peace. In God's economy, true prosperity always comes with His perfect peace, His shalom, protecting both your heart and your resources. Let's go even deeper into a life-changing revelation. God does not just bless you with wealth, He empowers you to create it. Declare with faith, God gives me the power to create wealth. This extraordinary promise from Deuteronomy 8 verse 18 reveals the profound truth of your covenant relationship with God. It is not just about receiving wealth, it is about being divinely enabled to generate it. This blessing activates within you a supernatural ability to produce abundance in ways that glorify God and advance His kingdom. The same creative power that spoke the universe into existence now flows through you. When God empowers you to create wealth, He imparts heavenly wisdom, divine strategies, and supernatural ideas directly into your spirit. It is not about manipulating resources or striving through human effort. It is about manifesting God's creative nature in the marketplace. Just as Joseph received divine wisdom to navigate a famine and prosper an entire nation, God is releasing innovative wealth creation strategies to you. These are not just good ideas. They are God-breathed ideas, carrying the seeds of supernatural multiplication. Every time you declare this blessing, you unlock heaven's creativity and innovation in your financial endeavors. Remember, the power to create wealth is not just for your benefit. It serves to confirm His covenant, and your prosperity becomes a living testimony of God's faithfulness. Through your success, others will witness His goodness. Your journey is not just about financial increase. It is about stepping into a divine calling where abundance flows through you to impact the world. Walk boldly in this truth, knowing that God's unlimited provision is already at work in your life.